If you're a beginner or kind of a mid-level e-commerce business owner, then this video is for you because we're going to talk about kind of these four different areas that when brought all together can make a really big impact for scaling your business and taking your business to the next level. So if you're in the beginning stages, maybe you're selling a couple orders a day, or maybe up to 10 orders a day. You're probably in the beginning stages of selling, and maybe it's word of mouth, people that are coming in, or maybe you're starting to do a little bit of advertisement, maybe social media, some organic traffic. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the four things that you can do and to start implementing in your business that can take your kind of small growth and really supercharge it and take it to the next level. Hey, what's up? I'm Zach, and every Wednesday I put out videos mainly around e-commerce, growing a business where you're shipping items from your house, kind of in the small business e-com space where you're shipping things like this. You're coming up with products, you're learning digital marketing, and really some of the overall tactics that I've used to grow my own e-commerce brand. So I kind of span a lot of different video ideas, but mainly in helping you scale your business. So if you're in that demographic, go and hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe. Keep coming to hang out for these videos because they come out every Wednesday, and hopefully I add some info that will help you take your business to the next level, which is exactly what I'm going to talk about in today's video, because these are the things that have made such a big impact for my brand, and I didn't quite know this at different stages. I had to learn it myself, and so hopefully I can help you kind of jump ahead and skip some of that slow learning so that you can start growing more quickly. The most important thing that you can do is to start collecting emails from your people that are interested in your products. So as quick as possible, throw a pop-up on your e-com site so that it offers people a 10% discount. Maybe it's free shipping, or maybe it's just, hey, I'd love to stay in touch, drop your email below. So as simple as that, find a pop-up online and start collecting emails, because emails are really the backbone of a strong digital marketing plan. So as you start growing, you want to start talking to your customers, you want to have them start coming back, you want to start developing a relationship with new customers, and you really just want to start staying in touch with people that might be interested in you. Email is definitely the best way because you actually own that email. And Instagram, you're using Instagram. On Facebook, you're using Facebook profiles. But on email, you have a direct access to that person, and you can email them at any time. And so definitely email is really important. For that, I use Klaviyo, which I think is one of the best platforms that I use. I used to use MailChimp, but a couple years ago I switched over to Klaviyo. And the cool thing about Klaviyo is that it starts collecting the emails, but it is really sophisticated. So you can build out full flows and retargeting and onboarding campaigns. You can send campaigns that now have integrations with SMS. You can have all the multimedia stuff and all of the really smart aspects of digital marketing that people have spent so much on to develop, and how to target and talk to your customers. All of that is packaged inside of Klaviyo, and overall, that's just email marketing in general. If you just do one thing to start your business, start collecting emails. It literally will take you so much further down the road. And so just start collecting emails, start making that happen. Put that as a top priority on your list. Secondarily, you want to branch out of just organic traffic from your social media to paid traffic. And the best way to really jump into that world is through Facebook and Instagram ads. Now, you don't really need to get too complex. This is a very deep hole. There's so much involved with Instagram and Facebook ads. They're the same. They run the same platform called Ads Manager, and it can get really deep. But the first thing you want to do is just start finding new customers. So you want to use this amazing platform, this Ads Manager, to start reaching new customers. The half step to this is really using just boosted posts. So if you can just hop into your Facebook, hop into your Instagram, you could boost posts. It's going to find new customers like who you're trying to sell to by who follows you already, maybe email addresses you input, your customers that have already bought, things like that. Facebook and Instagram are super smart. So even just boosting posts is going to make a big difference. But you really want to use Facebook Ads Manager to start reaching new and potential customers, because that's how your business is going to grow. So I would suggest maybe $5 a day, just start boosting your post. 5, 10, 20. At some point, you want to start looking into hiring a Facebook manager, learning it yourself, someone that can actually build out the ads and take it to the kind of sophisticated levels that you can get to. But don't worry, it's not that important when you're first starting out, but start trying it yourself. So just boost some posts, start watching some videos on YouTube, start learning about how to market through Facebook, and definitely start doing that, because that paired with emails is gonna drive more people to your website, and this is definitely the backbone of attracting people. So you need to have the way that you're finding new people, and I think that the best way is through Facebook and Instagram. The next thing that I'm going to recommend is SMS. So SMS is a new world, but texting with your customers is one of my favorite things. It's something I just started doing really in the last 6 to 8 months, and it's a new technology that is rapidly expanding. They're pouring tons of money into it across the board, but texting your customers, SMS marketing, is definitely something that I would suggest starting to jump into as soon as possible, because just like emails, phone numbers are really important, and they create this conversation that you can't really find through DMs or emails. It's just not the same when you're texting with your customer, and they have a much higher open rate. People are much more interested. You're going to almost for certain get delivered. So they're going to see it. They're going to click on it, maybe not, but they're at least going to get that notification that you release a new product, or that you have some promotion coming up, or that you're sharing stories or whatever about your website. And so for that, I actually use an app called Emotive. Big fan of Emotive. I've been using them for about 8 months now, and really just appreciate how they're growing. They just raised a bunch of money, but they're building out the functionality that you can talk to people. Not only can you send out a massive broadcast to all of your numbers, but you can also have kind of more sophisticated AI focused conversations with people, so you can let them know about certain areas over here. Maybe they're male and they're looking for male stuff, or maybe they're female and they're looking for female things, or maybe they're looking for unisex like accessories. All of this is built into Emotive. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that link below, just like all of the links are dropped down below. But definitely start collecting SMS, because this is going to pay off a lot in the long term. And so if you can collect those email addresses, for sure, first most important, but following that up with collecting phone numbers is a really big step to start really as soon as possible in your business. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is optimizing your website, because what I've realized, especially recently with coming back to shipping all of these items from here and touching everything and seeing what people are ordering and what they're pairing together, I've realized that there's a lot of opportunity to maximize how you're operating as it is, and without growing more. So you can optimize your conversion rates, you can optimize your average order value, you can increase your bundle sales, you can do all these things that are working in your website, that without putting more into it, without investing more into advertising or bringing more people to your website, it will convert higher who's already there. So in the long run, this can actually save you money if you can use apps for bundles. You can increase the amount of items that someone's ordering. You can get them to order more often and coming back to increase that lifetime value. Really investing into cool apps on your site that can help upsell stuff, or bundles or things like that, and thinking about where you can maximize what you already have is super important, because you can always bring more people in, but you might as well convert the people that are coming in, have them have a better experience, work with them to tell your story better, to offer more compelling items. All of that can be done on your website. This is obviously the most important thing to do for always. You're continuing to innovate, you're continuing to make your site better and make little tweaks, so that's why it's not number one. But if you don't have number 4, you definitely can't do any of this. So start with a great site, really jump into I use Shopify. I love Shopify. So jump into that and build a really great website to start with, or else these aren't going to matter. But then also you want to keep coming back and tweaking it and making little adjustments, because those little adjustments can be a lot of money in the long run. So these were just a couple of suggestions that I have for starting your e-commerce business or growing it and taking it to the next level. Definitely need these for a solid overall marketing strategy to grow your business, especially if you're like e-commerce shipping stuff. This is all things that are going to make a big impact. So let me know if you are trying any of these things, if you have some of them, if you haven't tried the others. I think SMS is a big new one that people haven't tried, but go ahead and comment below and keep tuning into these videos every Wednesday. Soon I'm going to be covering another sticker video. It's been a while since I've done that, but I'm going to walk through all of the stickers, the last 4 sticker packs that I've ordered over the last couple of years, to show you the differences and some of the lessons learned. So that's coming up soon. But hit that subscribe button, keep coming back, and I'll see you next week.